This is a video of a demo of monBridge. monBridge is an application that extends the range of the monBaby. monBaby is a smart baby monitor in the button. Typically, it communicates with a phone on the Bluetooth, but to extend range, we created monBridge application. The way it works, there is a third device, usually spare laptop or Android stick, that in between monBaby and the smartphone, and this third device, the stick, would communicate with monBaby over Bluetooth and with a smartphone over Wi-Fi. That's greatly extending the range. The range is going to be as big as the strength of the router, which is represented here by this Verizon Jetpack. Now we're going to connect. I'm going to start monBridge application. You can see that the Android stick is connected to the monitor screen, so we can start it. But typically, when you plug it in, it will start automatically. So I'm just doing kind of simulation. You see, right? It starts away. It's looking for a new device, and it finds the closest one and connects to it. Or actually, to say, it finds the one with the strongest signal. That's what it found. Right? So now it's connecting. Now we specifically erased all the networks. And because it couldn't connect within 40 seconds to any network, it started hotspot. So the way now the way we're going to connect to a hotspot, we're going to go configure device, find the hotspot. It's called monBridge. In setting on the phone, we're going to connect to it. It's obtaining an IP address. Now it's connected. Now we can go back to the monBaby app, start it, connect to it, and it's gonna find monBridge Wi-Fi. We already named it, but usually would say new Wi-Fi. So we're gonna connect to it. It will say calibrate. I don't want to wait until it's calibrated. So just actually, that's an Android. Sorry, I'm going to repeat the process. I have to go for the whole calibration process on Android. On iPhone, you actually don't have to do that. All right, it's done. So now we connected through the hotspot of the monBridge, but ideally you don't want that, because the hotspot connection could be not as good as the router. What we want to do, we want to configure and connect the network access point and connect Android stick to the router, and that could be your home router. We just bought some Jetpack from Best Buy to simulate that. So to do that, because you probably wouldn't have a keyboard, you could do it actually from the smartphone, from your smartphone screen, and a smartphone screen would send the connection data to the Android stick. Android stick would switch then from the hotspot to the Wi-Fi. So let's do just that. We're gonna go to the settings. The last cell here is bridge Wi-Fi configuration. We activate it. We choose SSA type of security, VPA. We type the name, and you got to be careful not to make a mistake, of home SSID. That's whatever your home network or work network Wi-Fi configured as. In our case, it's monDevices. Sorry, mon capital D devices jet. That's what we configured it as. Then we type password. And password I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna be carefully typing it, not to make a mistake, so that we don't have to go for it 2 times. Then once I tapped it, I click done. So now you can see um, monBridge application on a stick send a signal to switch the network. It switched the network. Now it's trying to connect to a Jetpack network. It's connected actually, and now now the application on a smartphone also will switch to that connection. Now we have to wait until this switch is complete. Right, and once it's going to connect, then the full circle is complete. We connect it to the router. Let me actually make sure we are connected. On the settings, Wi-Fi. Actually, it went to one device jet. Hold on a second. Right, it's actually connected to my devices, so I have to explicitly connect here to my device's Jetpack. So now I have to go back to the application. Alright, so it's reconnecting and reconnected. So now we are connected through the home router of which is represented right now by a Jetpack, which could be very strong, and the range could be extended by a lot. And as you can see, if I can turn it over, it actually works pretty well. And now I can go pretty far further away and go outside at a big range. So that's basically a short representation of how to configure monBaby through monBridge.